Hey guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 20 Team of the Season player review, and today guys we're reviewing the 93 rated Team of the Season moments, Quaison, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right, from Mainz. What a fantastic looking card. He looks absolutely insane. It did cost me 80,000 coins to complete his SBC. In the 4 games I did play with him, he did score me 4 goals. And got me 2 assists. He does also have 3-star weak foot as well as 3-star skill moves. Then getting into his game stats, his main standout stats will be his 94 finishing, his 98 positioning, as well as his 97 dribbling, and finally his 94 strength. He has the, I had the finishing chem that applied to him, and he has the 1 AI trait of technical dribbler. And I was shocked at the rating for this Quaison card. I mean, obviously, I was happily shocked. I didn't think he was going to be as high as what he was. I didn't look at the SBC to see why he was given the moments card. I know that Mainz haven't really had the best of seasons, of course. And also, by the way, the Bundesliga has returned today as well. I was able to watch a bit of the Borussia Dortmund game, kind of get a bit of an experience of watching a game behind closed doors. And, I mean, they absolutely battered Schalke in the end to a very comfortable 4-0 victory, I think it was, or maybe 5-0, I can't remember. But this is a good card. He looks fantastic. Sadly, though, there's been talk about getting Icon SBCs in the past few days. Didn't get anything today, so it was a bit annoying. So this was the only form of content. But even so, very similar requirements, but the exact same requirements than the Axel Witsel SBC from yesterday, except you had to submit an inform as well. So he's coming at around about 150k for this SBC, and for a 93 rated cards, that's pretty good value for money on the face of it, of course. His in-game stats look great, apart from his 3-star, which is a bit of a shame. Apart from that, his in-game stats look absolutely superb. And he played very well in-game. He got me 6 goal contributions in the 4 matches. You can't complain with that return. You know, it's a very good return on the whole. For me, his first will be his finishing. Top finishing. Top finishing. I mean, listen to this, for example. With the finisher cam style, his positioning, his finishing, his shot power, his long shots, and his volleys all go to 99. So you can get a striker with amazing pace, amazing dribbling, amazing physicality, nice passing as well. And with the right cams, like the finisher cam style, you know, for about 150,000 coins, you got yourself a guy who's got pretty much 99 in all areas of shooting. That's absolutely crazy. You know, honestly, that is unbelievable. Like, those kind of stats for a card that's going to cost you like about 150k, or maybe even less if you would have got stuff in your club and stuff like that. So that was very interesting. He's good in front of goal. Obviously, the fact that, yeah, on his left foot, he isn't fantastic. He's not dreadful, but at the same time, I don't think any of his goals came from the left foot. I think they all came from the right foot. But his shot power is superb. You know, he can drive him. You know, the ball just gets driven past the goalkeeper so well, and the power that he puts behind his, shots are just phenomenal. Positioning all around, was superb as well. So deadly in front of goal with the 4 goals in those 4 matches. His passing as well was another nice positive to the card. He's got 85 vision, 92 short passing, 84 long passing. People would argue could use him as a cam. I mean, yeah, you could if you really wanted to. I myself personally would use him as a striker. I think you get the best out of him as a striker, but yeah, he could work as a cam technically. I mean, you're going to the 2 assists in the 4 games, linked up well with Johan Cruyff. But if you're doing this SBC, you got to use him as a striker or a centre forward, something like that. As far as I'm concerned. But on the whole, passing very good. Dribbling again, superb. Didn't think his dribbling was going to be amazing. I don't know why. I think it is because he's pretty tall. 6 foot, so yeah, he's relatively tall, but amazing dribbling stats, 95 ball control, 91 reactions, 97 dribbling. Obviously his 3-star skill moves aren't the greatest, not the end of the world at the same time though. 90 composure, superb agility and balance as well, all around. Happy days with those stats. I think the finishing chem style is probably the right chem style to go from, because it maxes out those shooting stats, takes his physicality up, takes his strength from 94 to 99, which I thought his strength was okay. I don't think it's the greatest, and maybe it was because his aggression wasn't too great, even with the finishing chem style it goes up to 78, but maybe that played a part, and that may be why he wasn't as, I'm not saying he was weak, he was far from that, but he wasn't like the strongest player that I've used at the same time. But pace-wise as well, I didn't personally feel that he felt quite as quick as 95. Don't get me wrong, he can still pace players, but there were times where he'd get caught up by defenders and stuff, only on occasions, not all the time. But obviously a lot of centre-backs now in FIFA have also got like 85 or 90 pace as well. So so on the whole, there's no major concerns to this card whatsoever. I think it's all positives from him. I think this is an SBC, just very similar to the Axel Witsel SBC from yesterday. It's an SBC that's worth doing. He's very, very good value for money. He's 93 rated. I mean, technically, if you've already got a bunch of 85 rated and 84 rated, you could just put him in and use him as SBC fodder. But, you know, realistically, I think if you're going to do this SBC, I wouldn't use him as SBC fodder, and at least use him to do objectives, or at least use him to grind the game and stuff like that, or, you know, just, you know, have fun with him, you know, in FIFA. I do think he could be useful for champions as well. Yeah, I don't think you can complain with this SBC. Good value for money, and on the whole, a really, really nice card. Not the best card design, but in terms of how he's to use in game, I couldn't have any faults with him whatsoever. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.